Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I truly want to talk about how God is giving you a second chance at life. That's right, I said it. God is giving you a second chance at life. Will you take it? Because I am someone who took that chance. Exactly that. I took that chance because the life I had before was truly not the life that I wanted to continue to partake in. I didn't want to participate in that reality any longer because something within me knew it was time to change, knew it was time for a change. And I got to a point in my life where I had no choice but to choose myself, to stand up for myself and for my life, to choose to love me fully, so completely, to leave the toxic patterns behind, to leave the toxic people I had in my life behind, because it was truly getting me nowhere. I was getting nowhere but hurt. My spirit felt like it was getting broken. And when I look back at those moments in time, I realized that it was all for a greater reason, a greater purpose that God had in store for me and for my life, and for me to be able to come on here and chat with all of you about the things that I have went through in my life, the things that I no longer let define me, because what I've been through is not who I am, and I don't look like what I've been through. I've realized on this journey that who I am is really my soul, that I am the soul. God showed me that. God helped me to see myself for who I truly was when I decided to choose myself for the first time in my life and to never look back. And God is asking you to do the same, but will you listen? Will you choose to decide that the life that you are living right now will not be the life that you will be in forever? When you choose a different action, a different choice, God will move mountains for you. But you have to be willing to make that choice yourself first. You see, we do have free will, and God knows this. What will you do with your free will, my friends? Will you let God show you what your true life could really be? Will you let God show you who you really are? What you came here to do on this earth? Because you are part of a bigger plan that God has for this world, my friends. We all have a part to play, a role to take. So step forward. Because your life that you are living right now will be nothing compared to what God truly has in store for you. You will be able to see your heaven on earth come into fruition when you choose to co-create your world, your desired reality, consciously instead of unconsciously, my friend. And I am here as a reminder, as a simple reflection, that this too is possible for you if you so desire. And if you are willing to have another second chance at life, the one that will be so worth it for you and for your life, you will be amazed. You will be grateful and thankful that you chose yourself, that you chose to trust in the unseen part of you, the one who knows what you truly came here to do, the one who knows what you are here to help co-create, the one who knows that you have it within you to be who you truly are today, my friends. And I know if you are still here, you definitely have it within you to choose yourself, to choose a different chance, because the life that you are living can and will change if you so desire. Because the life that is truly meant for you, the life that God has, on the other side of this choice, on the other side of this decision, it is already yours. It is already within you. You see, we create our world in the inside of us because we are the universe in form. And you have a universe within you. And you are able to plant seeds within you that you want to see grow in your life. And you are able to rip up weeds and things and throw them out that you do not want to see grow in your life anymore. You are able to build whatever you truly desire, whatever you truly want to see within you first. And then you can embody that knowing. You can embody that person who you truly are. And when you feel that, when you know this to be true, the game changes, my friend. It truly changes. You see, when we know that what we desire is already ours, and when we choose to embody that knowing, when we choose to be in that frequency, when we choose to take inspired action on the things that is calling us, on what God is giving us instruction to help co-create, the divine ideas that comes to us through meditation or through simple things like dancing, washing dishes, just quiet time, whatever the case may be, whatever works for you. We take inspired action on these ideas to in turn help lead us in the right direction of our heaven on earth coming to pass. Because not only do we have to know that the new life that God has in store for us is already ours, we have to be that person for that life. We have to match that life, match that vibration, that frequency, be in that energy, while also taking the steps to make it happen, to make it collapse in due time, to make it collapse throughout space into our reality that we are living right now. Because there is a parallel version of you who is already living that life, who is already in their dreams. And once you decide that the life you have now will not be the life that you are in forever, that is the first step. Because it happens energetically first. In energy, because everything is energy. Energy and frequency. So it happens energetically first. And then it transforms within. It cultivates within you. And once it cultivates within you and you start to actually be that person, when you start to actually do those things internally and physically, the next step, the last step, will be actually reflected outside of you, because it starts in the inside. So that last step will, in due time, be reflected in your reality, your heaven on earth. But it takes time, because the physical step of it all, the one that we see outside of ourselves, that is the one that is going to take a while. And this is something that I have been in the process of as well. And as I have been waiting, but not really waiting, because someone can wait and not do anything, but someone can wait and take inspired action and then live their life as if it has already came to be, because it has. That is what I'm doing. I am living my life, doing what I need to do, following the things that lights me up, that inspires me, that expands my mind, that I am curious about. I am listening to the divine ideas that come to me and then taking inspired action. I am essentially doing what I need to do on my part, because when we play our part, when we do our role, God will take care of the rest. But you have to put in the action. You have to put in the work. You can't just expect your life to change in a blink of an eye, miraculously, without you doing the inspired action, without you putting in the work. And you don't have to go too fast. You don't have to go too slow. You can go at your own pace. But just know that you do have to take the steps. And when you take a step or steps or whatever you choose to do, whatever works for you, God is taking it with you. You are essentially turning the wheel of life in your favor. Because reality is conscious. Reality has always been conscious. Reality is not what it seems. This reality is truly miraculous, because God is miraculous, my friends. God hears you. God sees you. God knows. But you have to be willing to carry through with that knowing as well, to trust in yourself and to trust in God, to trust in the divine plan and divine timing as well. It may not happen when you want it, but it will happen on time. All you need to do is focus on doing your part, doing what is asked of you, and God will make it happen. Because that is how God works. We cannot focus on trying to control everything when God is our co-creation partner. Because we are partnering up with ourselves, essentially. Because God is us and we are God. God consciousness is us and we are God consciousness. And when we come together, everything clicks into place because we are working with ourselves, our higher selves. And why wouldn't God, source, the universe, help you when you are listening to your soul, when you are listening to them and doing what is asked of you? Ask yourself that. Then choose. And I am just someone who did what was asked of me. I am someone who is still doing the things that are being asked of me to do. I am choosing, I am using my free will to have my second chance at life, to truly see what God has in store for me as well. Because I was so tired of being tired of the way I was living, the way I was moving through life, the things I was choosing. And looking back, I am no longer that person. I have transformed beyond the known, beyond the mind, beyond my comfort zone in all of the best ways. And I couldn't be more grateful or more thankful for this experience, even though it has been tough at certain points, but it was worth it. And I know that it will be worth it for you too if you decide to take a bet, to take a leap on you, to have faith that God will make the impossible possible. But you have to take that step first, and then God will take it with you as well. And God will take care of you always, because God loves you, and you have always been a part of the Creator and the creation. You have always been one. We are one, and we have always been, my friends. And it is time for us to come back to this knowing, to live in this knowing, and to experience it fully, to truly see everything that God has in store for us and for all of humanity. When each of us decides to truly come back home to ourselves and to embody our soul in this human form, in this vessel, and to finally play again, like a kid again, be safe enough to feel again, and just have fun. Because life is too short to not have fun, right? Life is too short to not live the way we were always meant to live, and to not truly experience everything that God has in store for us. Source, the universe, all of creation, God, whoever you resonate with, this is who I'm referring to, my friends. It is within you and all around you. So, are you willing and are you ready to partner up with that aspect of you? To partner up with yourself and make magic and miracles in your life and in your reality? To truly see your second chance at life come to pass as you experience your own heaven on earth. And with that being said, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I truly hope to see you again soon, my friends. I want you to know that I love you. I am proud of you. If you made it this far, this message, this word is truly for you. And I know that your life will never be the same. All in the best ways, of course, because you decided to choose you and love on you today in every way. And that is all that God wants for you. It's for you to love yourself, to choose yourself fully, and to live the way you were always meant to, and to answer your soul's calling for exploration, for expansion, for evolution, and to walk in your purpose and be of service to yourself, to the world, and to all that is. Until next time, my friends, bye.